Today's the 16th, Monday. We're still waiting on getting some good runway conditions and weather out at Borneo. They've had a storm out there for the last 3, 4, maybe 5 days, and of course on Saturday they announced that they were all breaking up and their beautiful runway was broken and unusable. So we've been waiting to hear better news, and this morning it was a little better. At least the weather had cleared enough so that the Russians could go out and start clearing the runway, and I guess they established a parallel runway that they're working on lengthening right now. Everybody's been able to get their equipment ready pretty much on schedule. We haven't had too many problems with instrumentation and that kind of thing, so people have been working away and preparing to go out in the field. They spend a lot of time over in Polar Continental Shelf Project warehouse putting their equipment together and this kind of thing.
These are the current meters we use on our mooring. We have 8 of them that go from the deep water versions that are right near the bottom to the shallower water versions near the top. These 3 here are acoustic current meters, so they don't have any moving parts. They're measuring the Doppler shift of the water passing by. These current meters are more mechanical. They are rotor type. So what we're doing now is we're putting event marks on the data record by putting spins right before the sampling hour. They're set for a 1-hour sampling rate. So just before they take a sample, they'll have this spike in the data record showing the event of a rotor spin. That gives us sort of a starting point when the people do the data reduction work. These older models have, as you see in the base here, the small compasses to give us our current direction. These are the instruments we're going to use for putting out on the new mooring that's going to go out here in 2007, be recovered next year. So we have to set up all the instruments, get them all started, do their checks, make sure they're recording correctly and they're running properly, and then they get boxed up, and on the 3rd Hawker flight they'll be brought out to the ice in preparation for deployment.
We got piles of gear ready to be staged out. First load, mooring camp, oceanography. What else we got out there? It's waiting. Like we're waiting. We'll go.
They're working on plans of either taking us up in Twin Otters and landing on the snow without a runway, or waiting and see what the Russians can do for us.
Are you anxious to get in the water?
I am always anxious to get in the water. It's very exciting to get under the ice and see what's under there.
I've pretty much been between the hotel and the shop.
Ready to get out into the Arctic?
I'm ready to get out of Resolute Bay. But no, the Arctic is feeling pretty good. Looking forward to it.